The question of local talent that we used for the event was very important in our bid. We went up against other larger international agencies. In the bid, we specifically said that we wanted to do it with local talent, and so that the learnings that the team would have, both in the direction and also the participation and so on, that they would stay in Taiwan and not just come in for the event and then leave to go somewhere else. You never really know. Different countries have different draws and as to the amount of athletes, but yes, we expected that at least over 10,000 participants, 7,000 athletes, and in the end there were 11,000 participants and 7,500 athletes. So it was pretty much in line with what we had expected as to the magnitude of the participation and so on. There were some disruptions as the athletes started coming in, so we got to somewhere A and B, and then the C's didn't come in and only the flags came in, and so then we knew something was wrong. And basically there had been some protests outside with some foghorns and smoke bombs and so on. But this is something that we were definitely not prepared for, because Taiwan is a very peaceful country and very safe. And so when we realized that there had been some protests and so on, still we couldn't believe that different delegations were still wary of coming in, despite that the police had then formed a cordon, basically making it very safe for people to come in. But still, of course, in the negotiations that we had with the delegations, telling them, yes, it is safe and it's not safe. Yeah, it was quite challenging because, of course, we were under pressure. The stadium was full. People were very set on, no, we're absolutely not going in. And some of them were very skeptical. But finally, we were able to convince them. We put Chinese Taipei to go in first, and then obviously the other delegations followed. I think the reaction of the public afterwards was a big plus, and that made everybody forget it totally. And people were saying, maybe next time we should change the protocol and we should just all march in together without the flags and so on. The response that we had from everybody was exceptionally pleased. The support from the Taiwanese population was very, very high, with 80-something% of the tickets sold versus 50-something in other destinations before. So the interest was there, and this also fueled people to go away with a very positive impression of Taiwan, which was obviously a part of the idea of staging the Universiade in the first place.